Yo, it's your boy, LJ Chaplin, with Lady Siza, bringing to you Chilling with the Chaplins, where we deep dive, giving you practical concepts in ministry, business, relationship, and personal development. So we can take control of our life. Let's go and let's get it started. Welcome to Chilling with the Chaplins. I'm LJ with my lovely wife, Lady Siza.
Hello.
Yes, honey, how you feeling today? You know, we're on our 4th episode. Yes, so we're truly grateful and thankful. So let the chillers know how you feel with this episode. That's
Hey,
coming up.
chillers. How are you? That's our tribe, right? You watching and listening.
Yes.
Yeah, our tribe. Now, we're very excited about the 4th episode. Actually, we've grown so much that we've come to 100 subscribers. I mean, that's something. And we want to celebrate that with you. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed, continue to subscribe, and all of you who have liked and who have commented. Please, please, please invite a friend. Continue to support us. We really appreciate it. And we love you. We really do. But on a serious note, well, everything is serious, but on a good note, we'd like to actually do a shout out to one of our number 1 fans from South Africa. Her name is Tato Mangena. Thank you so much for just being our number 1 supporter, supporting us from day one when we started with our first, promo. She was there behind us till today. And last week we had a competition that we had at the end of the podcast, and whoever that watched till the end caught that. And guess what? Tato did. And thank you, Tato. Round of applause to Tato. Tato did. And there was a competition that asked us about the podcast that we had done previously, and Tato got the answer correctly. So thank you, Tato. You are getting 350 rands coming to your bank. If you have not received it yet, it's coming. Contact us if you have not, because your money is on its way. Thank you for being such a great sport. And if you want to win something, we encourage you to watch till the end, because we'll do these giveaways every now and then. We're not saying every time, but every now and then we'll do it so that you stand a chance to win something in this podcast.
So now, we want to talk about what's good in the hood.
Yes.
What's good in the hood, because this is a hot topic.
It is.
In the community.
Yes, it is.
It's a big topic. It's a hot topic, and a lot of people fall for it. So what's good in the hood this week is these scammers.
Woo.
These scammers is getting smarter.
Oh yeah.
They're getting smarter by the day, and people are falling prey for these scammers. But there's 3 Pacifics that we want to talk about that's very popular today in this world. And we know we all have social media, but so the first one we want to talk about is these Facebook scammers, Instagram scammers, where they're creating and cloning fake accounts.
Yep.
With your picture, as well as with your picture, and they create these Facebook with your picture and your name.
Oh, I've been there, so I know what you're talking about.
Yes, and when they send messages to your Facebook friends. So
Asking for money.
Or ask you to sign up. So be very careful with the Facebook scammers, because and do your research and look out, as well as to see how many friends and followers they have, and so that you're able, because that your friend, if they had 0 followers, it's a scam.
But
so
some of them, baby, are smart and they have followers. So how are the chillers going to be able to identify them when they have followers? Followers or friends already.
Well, definitely you could always go back to your friend and see if they give you a message, send you something, and so. But definitely contact your friend and also look through their profile and just just do
Just
some
double check. Do your
certain
due
things.
diligence.
You know, these are some ways that you can know what's up.
Yeah.
These are some ways you can know. You know, go back to your friend, as well as look at their profile their profile, see if they have any followers and friends. If they don't, it's a dead giveaway. You know, because some of them might have some fake followers and friends, but if they don't, you know, it's a dead giveaway. That's a fake account. Yeah.
And one thing with me, when they caught me, when not caught me, but when they cloned me, is that they misspelled my last name.
Yes, that's another thing.
Instead of saying Chaplin, they said Chaplain. And most of my friends picked that up. So they had my current picture, the one that I have right now, but my last name was misspelled. So look out for little things.
Little things,
Yeah.
yes.
And always double check with
Always
that
double
person.
check. So you don't have to, you know, create a new account. And another key thing that you want to do too, sometimes just be safe. Change your password.
Yeah,
Change
frequently.
Change your password every so often as well. That helps. Change your password every so often. But the second one is we want to talk about is these big Bitcoin scams.
That's a big one.
The cryptocurrency scams, because people are falling prey for it on these social media and saying, oh, buy this and buy this coin and buy this coin, and it's not
make you rich.
Yeah, and it's not real coins. So be careful, because if you don't know about, because when you're dealing with that cryptocurrency, it's I mean, you gotta really
know what you're doing.
Know what you're doing. You know, because there's a lot of steps to be able to buy coins, to secure your coins. There's there's wallets that you gotta have. There's different accounts or different system that you need just to buy these coins and to store them. So definitely do your research and know what you're doing. If you don't know about crypto, stay away from it.
Or go to reputable companies. There are reputable companies out there.
If you want to invest in it, go to a reputable company like Robinhood, and do more homework with it.
Yes.
And we're not advertising. We're not Robinhood and give us a dime. We're not promoting Robinhood. But that's one company that, you know.
Yeah. Just go to your reputable companies. You don't want to take your money, hard-earned money, and waste it away. You know, do your due diligence. It's worth the while. And it's actually a piggyback from the first scammer, where they clone you and then they offer you these things because they're acting as if they're your friends, right? You can trust them. So if hey Siza, give me so much money, I will make you rich. No, don't do that. You work hard for money. You don't just get it like that.
Yeah, and these scammers is funny like that too. Just for saying that, because they do come in your thing. And they actually be having conversations.
Nice.
Yeah, they actually have a comment. So you think it's your friend because they be having conversation with you.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? How you think? Hope all is well. So yeah, be very careful with these.
Yeah, and I always say to people, especially with a business like myself, where I contact people online, and most of them are strangers, how to trust me, because I ask you to deposit money, to send money, to get your products and stuff, is let's have a phone call together. Video call somebody, because in that case, you're able to interact with the person and hear that it's a real person. These scammers don't want to phone call you because you will hear their voice. Remember, baby, with one that you spoke to? My husband was like, the voice sounds very strange, and they have this really different accent. Yeah. And I said, they scamming you? And he's like, I think you're right, because they were so nice to him, and they called him up almost all the time. He gave them his number.
Yes.
Because he's such a kind man who's always so trusting everyone. But it's dangerous out there. People are not good. People are not nice. They want to mess you up and mess your credit up, because they end up asking you for your social security, your ID numbers, you name it. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, don't.
And the last one
is the malware.
Malware scams, and these where they hack your computer, and we've both fallen for that. Whew, my God, we've been through a lot, right? And we don't want you.
Fortunate.
And we don't want you to fall for the same.
My wife is more fortunate.
Yeah, so you pick them up quickly, and what they do is you click on a link that looks pretty professional, you know, and all of a sudden you get a flash on your computer that's saying that, you know, your computer has been hacked and not hacked. I mean, your computer has been is gonna crash if you don't call this number or contact this email or whatever. For me, it was a number, and I called it. And when I realized that the accent was something sketchy about the accent, and I realized, no, that Microsoft would never ask you to call you like that. You know, they'll send you an email. They're very professional. They like the IRS, right? And they will, and then I stopped my tracks, called my husband, and said, I think there's something fishy happening. What must I do? And then he said, I think they scammers. And immediately I hung up the phone, deleted everything, called the real Microsoft people, and they sorted me out in 5-10 minutes. So just be careful, right?
Right.
Because they'll hold you ransom. And an example of my husband is they actually wanted him to start paying money. And he did, because thinking that they're securing his computer. And in the end, when he refused to continue with the subscription, they crashed his computer.
Yes.
They blocked him out of his own computer.
And because I knew I had an old computer. And so I knew I had no security at that time. So I knew I needed security. But to be safe, go to a credible company.
Yes.
Like Norton.
Yeah.
Norton, you should be, we're not promoting Norton, but
Right.
that's one company, for security purposes, so go to a credible and get secure with your computer, so
Right.
that's to be on the safe side. Always be safe. And, that's what it's about. That's what's good in the hood.
Yes.
We just want to bring awareness about the different
Be aware.
scammers.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it. It's a lot of scammers out there trying to get your hard-earned money. So definitely protect yourself, be aware, and so that you won't be the next victim
Yes.
of these scammers, because they definitely getting a lot of people. But today we want to touch on branding, business. We want to talk about branding and business because there's a lot of people that want to start a business.
Yeah.
They want to go into business. They want to make more money. They want another
Side gig.
another side gig. They want extra income, and so we want to give you some.
Because one stream of income is no longer enough.
It's no longer enough. Yes, one stream income is no longer enough. So it's our goal today is to help you
to have multiple
streams
of income and how
to build your business.
sell yourself.
How to sell yourself. Because, we always selling other people's products.
Yes.
We always selling other people's products. But why not sell yourself?
Right.
Why not sell yourself?
And guess what? Celebrities do it day in and day out.
Yes.
All these people that we watch on movies, we listen to their music, they do it. So what is branding, baby?
What is branding?
Yeah.
Branding is a way you got customers can identify with your business.
Just like how you see our logo right on the top right of the screen for Chaplin Legacy. That's how you're going to recognize us.
Yes. So it's how customers, your community, your audience can recognize you. They can identify you. Yeah. And so when you look at McDonald's, what you know McDonald's by? Their arch. When you think of Nike, what you think of Swoop, the Nike swoops. When you think of Apple, what you think of? The Apple phone, the Apple. So, this is how how we identify with these different brands. And so what we have to do, we have to learn how to identify our audience, to our audience, where, the people that's going to rock with us, the people that's going to support us, they know what our brand's about. They can recognize it when they see us. So it's very important to have a logo.
Yes.
A mission statement, a vision statement that match the logo.
Right.
And what you want to portray. So these are some ways on how you can brand yourself and how you can build a sustainable business.
Or be identified.
Yes.
So today, as you can notably see, I'm wearing a t-shirt with my new skin logo, which is the global company that I distribute for selling skincare products. And my husband is wearing our family business
Yes.
shirt. CIS Homes. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, yeah, it's homes. Like I said, I'm the property solution guy. I help homeowners that have issues that maybe that had and they don't have to have financial issues, but whatever issue they may have that they need to get rid of their properties. Don't have to be financial. Some people need to get rid of their homes. Some people, estate people, maybe they lost a family, they're trying to sell their home. So I help them with different solutions.
Right.
So that,
So if you know anybody who needs any property solutions or just advice, you're more than welcome to touch and call my husband. Right. But we are not promoting here to promote our businesses by any means. But of course, since we're talking about branding, we have to, do shameless plug, right?
Yes,
and bring it
yes.
in. And what we want to really just emphasize is what branding is and how you can improve yourself with branding yourself first. Because guess what? People will buy you first before they buy what you're selling and what you're offering. They have to like you, to listen to your music, to buy your clothes branding, to come to a property solution company, to come and get skincare from myself. Whatever you are selling, people have to fall in love with the person first before they buy you. Some people will even buy stuff when they don't even need it. But just because they like you, they like, let me just support this person and get it anyways.
Yeah. So it's critical, even like when you're on Facebook, it's critical what you post every day.
Yes.
It matters. You're posting junk or you're posting all these different things, that's not adding value, it's not going to build anything.
Because Facebook has now become what, baby?
A business.
Not just a business, but our resume.
Our resume, yes.
Employers actually go to Facebook to check on us before they hire us. Even immigration.
Yeah, and even immigration.
Go
we
and
talked
check.
about green cards last
We
week.
talked about green card last week.
So even immigration. So these things, so what you portray on Facebook, what you portray on on whatever platform you're on, that's what people are gonna recognize you for.
Yeah.
If you're only playing like cuss words and different videos or whatever, then you're gonna betray as that. And so you gotta ask yourself, do I want other people to see me as this? So how you want people to see you today?
Is that how you must promote yourself on social media?
Yes.
Social media is a big, big, big promoter for anybody, not just for business, but for people in ministry, for people looking for jobs. Some people just don't want to be in business. They're looking for jobs. The best way to promote yourself is the social media. If you post good pictures that are tasteful,
good videos,
you're a positive, fun person, then guess what? People will fall in love with you and like you. You're posting good content, giving advice. You're just showing a side of you that you think people will like and fall in love with. Then you will find people following you for the right reasons.
Yes. You gotta sell yourself. You gotta sell your brand. For like I said, for years we sell other people's brand. We wear Timberlands to death.
We'll be the first ones online when Apple is trying. Well, not we're just making an example, trying to
they bring
out a new phone. Yeah, we have people sleeping there. Actually.
Yeah, they go to these stores for hours just to get that brand. So we gotta do it for ourselves. Because a lot of times we start a business, and that's something I needed to, because a lot of times we see the glamour.
Yeah.
We see the wealth. We see the money that people are making, but we don't understand the work that goes behind. That go behind it. And we think that we could do the same thing and we're just gonna we're gonna get the same results without doing our own homework.
Or without doing the work and without doing the 10,000 hours.
Yes, without doing the 10,000 hours. If you have, we refer to Blackwell, Michael Gladwell book about outliers, because you gotta do the work. And a lot of time we look at these celebrities, we look at the influencers, we look at the different businesses,
Sports people.
And we think it's
We want to be like
yeah,
them.
we want to be like them, not knowing the work behind it. And sometimes we get into these businesses and we think, oh man, and we give up too soon.
Yeah.
Because we feel like it don't work. And so one thing I want to bring up that's very powerful, because my wife and I, we did go to the movies.
Yes, we did.
On last Sunday, we went to the movies on last Sunday, and we saw House of Gucci. And something that the husband said to Patricia, because and that was very profound. That really, really stood out to me. He told her that you didn't marry me.
You married
Gucci. And he said, you didn't marry me. You married Gucci. Because everything, everything, she was Gucci for real.
Even for her court case. Do you know that she was dressed Gucci from head to toe?
From head to toe.
Because she murdered the husband at the end. Because she didn't marry the husband. She married
Gucci. And she seen a good brand. And so she wanted to get involved with it. And she married the brand. And that's what we have to do today. If you want to start a business, if you want to build something, you have to marry the brand. You have to become it. You have to
live it.
You have to be the product of the product.
Yes.
You gotta wear your own product. You gotta eat your own product. You gotta buy your own product.
Yep.
How you expect somebody to buy your
when you don't buy it yourself? And because in my line of business, they want to. I show a lot of befores and afters. And if I keep showing befores and afters of clients, of customers, of friends, of family, and I'm not showing befores and afters of myself, people will think I'm a joke, right?
Yes.
They want to see my befores and afters too, so that they know that I'm not selling them garbage. I'm selling them something that's quality that I'm also able to consume myself.
Yes. And so, you gotta, so you have to be the brand.
Right.
You have to marry the brand. Just like me and my wife. We are married together. We have a relationship with each other. I know.
When you see him,
you see me.
I'm there.
Yes. And so
when you see me, he's there.
So I learned everything about my wife. I learned the different tendencies of her. And that's what you have to do when you want to start a business. You have to learn everything about that business.
Right.
You can't just get in it and say, nope, I'm going to let somebody else. No, you got to learn it. Even
the good and the bad.
Yes, even in my real estate business. So, we have to learn how to talk to people. We have to learn how to talk on the phones. We have to learn how to cold call. We have to learn how to run our numbers. This is very important if I want to have a sustainable real estate business, because there's a lot of people that's getting into real estate and
or any business for that
any
matter.
business. And it's like, you got to marry the brand.
And some people feel like I'm going to hire people. No. Yes, you can hire people, but know what they're doing.
Well,
so that when they're not doing it right, you can pick it up before it's too late. It up.
Yes. And so that's why a lot of business it fails, because they feel like, I just hired somebody, and they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about their own business.
Yeah.
And so what happened, how that happened too? Because when they don't know it, the person that they hire become a key player.
Yeah.
And because they know more about the business than themselves.
You do, yeah. And they're able to steal the business from you.
Yes, and they can steal
because now
the
they're the ones who speak to the clients. They're the one who speak to customers. You're just the CEO, right?
Yes, and that just brings to another point with the movie that we've seen, because the husband, right? Because Patricia, she was Gucci. She married the brand. She knew everything about the brand. She knew what she wanted with the brand. She knew what she was trying to do. She had a vision of what she was trying to do for her husband. She knew everything, but he didn't. And what happened was, because he didn't know, he didn't even though he was Gucci.
Yeah.
I mean, his name was Gucci, but he wasn't a brand.
Yeah.
And because he wasn't a brand, he didn't marry the brand. When things didn't go right and he felt like he was going to leave his wife, what happened? The business went under. Not one person right now that's part of the family own Gucci.
Yeah. That's part of the Gucci family is a part of Gucci.
It's part of Gucci.
The store.
Yeah. So, because But if she would, but if he would have stuck with her, if he would have stuck with her,
with the person who had the vision in
who
mind.
has the vision, he would have
blown
he
up.
could have still blown up. So it's very important to be able to recognize and know your brand.
Understand it. From
Understand it through and through. Understand your business. Understand the inside and out. Understand everything about your business.
The good and the bad, like I said. Yeah.
Because people buy into you. And so when you know your business and when you know what you're saying, what you're selling, when you know everything, then people would they will look at you like that you real. They won't see you as a joke.
Right.
And so that's why it's critical to know what you want and what you're selling. Don't get into the business thinking, I'm gonna be rich overnight.
Yeah.
And that's what people does. They get into the business and it's like, things gonna work. I'm gonna get into the business and I don't have to do this. I don't have to work for it.
But when things go south,
it is,
they quit.
They quit. So definitely we want to talk about that. You gotta know what you're selling. You gotta marry the brand.
Yeah, and the reason for marriage, like when you say your vows, through thick and thin, through rich and poor, because there will be seasons.
Yes.
There will be seasons in business and
in
anything that you marry.
There will
be seasons. Be it ministry. Ministry will never go only smooth. Like we're talking to the ministers right now. You will have people quit on you, or people leave your church and go elsewhere because they feel like you're not making them. You're not tickling their ears anymore. You're not doing what they expect you to do. So, you just got to understand the vision and just stick with it and what God has put in your heart about whatever that you are doing at the time.
Yeah. That's good. I like the thick and for richer and for poorer.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have these dull moments. People are going to walk out on you.
Right.
But when you're married to your brand, when you end those dark seasons, you won't quit on your business.
Yeah.
And a lot of us quit on ourselves. We quit on our business. We quit on our
too
brand.
Quickly.
We quit on our ministry too quickly because we say, oh man, this is our business. This is what we want to do.
You don't give it time
we don't give it time to flourish.
To mature.
To mature.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, maybe this is not for me. And guess what? If you don't see things through, people will stop trusting you as well.
Yes.
Because they'll feel like, oh, she's doing something else.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
3 months down the line, she'll be doing something else. But if you stick to it, whether things are going good or bad, and you've made up your mind that you're going to make it through that particular business, ministry, particular whatever, even if it's a job, a career, people will start trusting you and believing in you. And then you'll start seeing the support come in as well. Because sometimes people don't support us because they just don't believe in us at that time, that we actually doing it for the long haul. They think that it's just another project. Yeah.
And so you don't want to be that type of person where people see you.
Stick it out.
Yeah, it's just another project.
Yeah.
So definitely, that's what we want to teach you and show you today. That you gotta marry your brand.
Yes, marry your brand. Be the brand.
You gotta be part of the business. We could wear everybody else's brand. Yeah. But we don't want to wear our own brand.
Right. And maybe just to as we close off, I also want to just highlight that don't stop marketing yourself.
Yes.
Whether people are giving, you know what I do? I always, whenever I post something, I always like my post first. Because guess what? When I like my post first, I'm done. And this Lisa Nichols likes to say this. She says, I always wake up and I like myself first. Because if I don't get anybody else to like me, at least I've liked myself first. So that's why whenever I put up a post, because my business is post-related, I have to market myself on social media. And that's why I take so many pictures, because it's part of my branding as well, is I make sure that I don't even like it, I put a heart on my videos and my pictures, because I'm showing that I am supporting me first. That's good. Right? If you don't support me, I've supported myself, that's enough.
That's enough. That's definitely enough. So, like I said, we're coming into 2022. So we want to end the new year strong.
Yes.
And we want to keep that momentum into 2022.
Yes.
You know, building right.
Right.
So right now, if you're an individual who supported other people, you know, you brand others well.
Yeah.
Now learn how to brand yourself.
Yes.
Learn how to brand yourself and love what you're doing. Become. You know what too?
Yes.
I just thought of it. You know, love yourself. Love yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself. When you love, thank you. Love yourself.
Then you attract that love from other people. Learn to
Yeah.
appreciate and love you first. Then the love will come from the rest of the people. I just want to take note of this. Actually, a friend of mine shared this with me. I've shared it a couple of times as well. Because, you know, you don't, for supporting people, it doesn't have to be monetary, right? So it's a post that says how to support a friend's small business for free. Share the post. It costs nothing to share a friend's post. Like a post. It costs nothing. Repost that post. It costs nothing. Tag someone who might just like whatever product or service that person is offering. It costs nothing. Comment on somebody's post when they're advertising their business. They small business, they just trying out. It costs
Nothing.
Post a photo on behalf of your friend. Ask your friend, can I do a referral post? Can I do a shout out post for you? What can I do? I don't have the means monetarily, but I want to support you because it costs
Nothing.
give a shout out every now and then and say, hey, I got a friend who's doing this, who's printing t-shirts, who's selling property, who's selling skincare products. Whatever it is, you have a role to play with that friend. Because guess what? If that friend becomes wealthy and makes it in that business, she or he will never, ever forget you because you are with them from the beginning. Don't come like other people when a person has succeeded. Because guess what? I might just not know you. I might just say, go to my secretary for an appointment because you were never there for me and you looked down on me when I didn't have anything.
Good.
You know, take the bus with me. Because when it's time for me to ride a limo, you will be the first person I invite to ride the limo with.
That's good. That's
Right?
good. Yes, that's good because just thinking of when she was saying that, because a lot of us sometimes we feel like we don't want to support nobody else because we don't want to see nobody else grow.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to build a business, right? But in order to build a business, you also got to support others.
Yeah.
And so it's critical to engage with your audience, engage with your people. You know, find the people who, I mean, the Lord spoke to me earlier this year. You know, I spoke a sermon and he spoke to me. He showed me, look for you. Look for you. And so, you know, by looking for me, you know, meaning, you know, go out there and reach out to people.
Yeah.
Go out there, support people.
Who also like what you're doing.
Like what you're doing,
who will not tolerate you, but will actually celebrate you.
And so when you're trying to build your brand out there, you gotta engage with your audience. It's very critical that you begin to engage and support in other, you know, the people that just like you. You know, liking comments and, you know, we feel like, oh.
We call it an avatar.
Yeah, we avatar. You feel like, you know what, they don't like my post, so I'm not going to like theirs. You know.
Just keep liking them
Just
anyways.
keep liking anyway. Just keep liking. And so that's why.
They say kill them with kindness.
Yes. And so for me, because like me, I'm building my business, right? And so I used to be that individual that didn't like anybody post or didn't comment it. And now I'm making my business. When I'm not on social media as much, but when I'm on it and I see somebody post or whatever, or when I can, I comment. I like their post.
Because remember, guys, social media has become our business card, like I said.
Yes.
It has become our catalog. It has become where people will find out more about us and what we stand for, what we're selling, or what we're providing services for. So when we ask for these things, that we say, just like my post, or share it, whatever. We're not saying, because we have nothing better to do. It helps build our business. It helps us to be seen by more people.
And because it helps you build your business, because you don't know what kind of business you're trying to build.
But baby, even for people who are not building, for people who are just in a jobs, in working jobs, just support people. It doesn't take anything away from you. They say when somebody is supporting somebody, it doesn't take the shine from you, because guess what? When you share the support, God will bring people who will share the support for you as well. Do what you expect others to do for you. Don't just love people from afar and say, oh, we see what you're doing, but we can't even see a like or a comment followed by that. When I see a comment from somebody, I think that person really cares. They really for me, validates what I'm doing, and it shows me that you are for me and you're supporting me.
Yes. So like I said, I think that's enough. I think it's time.
I just also want to end by saying, even the Bible reminds us that whatever that we do it as if you're doing it for the Lord. Whatever that you're doing, do as if you're doing it for the Lord. And when you do something for the Lord, you excel, because God is a God of excellence.
Yes, He sure is. So I love it. I love it. So now we just want to go into how
you can get hold of us.
Can follow us. The Chillers. How you can follow us today.
Yes,
and
Chillers.
So one way you can follow us or listen, definitely YouTube.
Yes.
And also
every Friday, 6 p.m.
If you listen to us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you could be notified when we are. And if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, Amazon Music, follow us. Follow and write a review, and so that one day maybe your review will be shout out on the podcast. We do appreciate all your reviews. We appreciate all your comments. We appreciate the followings. We appreciate the subscribers. We appreciate all of you. And we thank you for all your comments and your likes and your support. We appreciate it, because this podcast cannot be done without you.
All right. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening in.
And honey, also tell the people how they can follow you.
Well, it's all on the screen. I don't want to waste more of your time. At Lady Siza 1 on Instagram, and we are
Chilling with the
Chaplins on all platforms.
So Instagram, Facebook,
and TikTok.
And TikTok.
Yes. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this session. We're actually not going to just be talking about ourselves only, but we're also going to be bringing in ministry. We're going to be bringing in business, because we want to grow with you holistically. Right. Yes. And so we're going to say bye-bye, and we say, Sinithanda nonke emakhaya.
Oh, man. Yes. I just love when you speak Zulu. I'm sorry. I love it. Thank you.
We love you all.
We love you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yo, it's your boy, LJ Chaplin, with Lady Siza, bringing to you Chilling with the Chaplins, where we deep dive, giving you practical concepts in ministry, business, relationship, and personal development, so we can take control of our life.